Next up in our Back to School series are these Nike Dunk SBs from 2006 that were inspired by Bic. There were actually two pairs of these shoes on display in the ShoeZeum. One of them was in the Back to School section with these pens surrounding them. And then another pair was actually tucked away in the bathroom in an exhibit of shoes inspired by hygiene products. That pair had Bic razors and shaving cream surrounding them. I'm going to include a few links to videos that I've already done on the Bic in the context of the hygiene shoes below. You can definitely check those out. They're really fun videos that I'm very proud of. But for now, I want to talk about this pair of Dunk SBs in the context of the pens. Now, you can't help but notice that these shoes are very clean looking with a yellow, black, and white upper. Perfect for the Wu-Tang fan or Pittsburgh Steelers fan in you. Now, one of my favorite features about this pair of shoes is actually that the upper is a combination of so many really cool materials. Now, you've got a lot of leather on there, and you've also got nubuck in the black tip and also the swoosh. And then you gotta love this mesh tongue right here that's sort of gray. It's a really nice, clean, plain and simple shoe. There's a pair of high tops that looks just like these that was released only in Brazil. They're called Dunk EMBs, and they're very difficult to find. I've actually never been able to locate a pair in my size, but if I did, they would for sure be a part of this exhibit right here. Anyway, I'm going to include the links to the video reviews of these shoes in other contexts. It's been a pleasure showing them to you right next to these pens. There's one last thing to notice. Now check out the yellow on the shoe. It really doesn't match well with the yellow logo or the wrapping packaging of the Bic pens. In fact, like if you look at Mosh's pencil dunks right here, they're a lot closer to the shade on Bic than the Bic dunks themselves. But these shoes came out back in 2006, and Nike's done a lot in the last almost decade in terms of shoes being inspired by other things, and I guarantee you that were Nike to release a Bic Dunk today, that yellow would look a lot more orange and would match the pens a lot closer than it did way back almost 10 years ago. Anyway, it's been a pleasure walking you through these shoes inspired by Bic with pens. The next video will be shoes inspired by whiteout. See you soon.